what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in 𝗟𝗏𝗡, because 𝗟𝗏𝗡 is one of my students from our job coaching program who have landed a very good structural engineer job in a record short time. So I bring him in today so he can share with you his a bit about his journey with us. 𝗟𝗏𝗡, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, thank you for coming in today, 𝗟𝗏𝗡.
No problem, Leo. Anything.
Okay, so 𝗟𝗏𝗡, for those who are in this webinar, can you quickly introduce who are you, what did you study, which university you're from, so they can have an idea?
Yep. So I'm 𝗟𝗏𝗡. I studied at Swinburne University in Melbourne. I did civil engineering, and I finished my studies in 2020 January. From that day onwards up to so far, yeah, I've been looking for jobs everywhere around Australia.
And how long? So you've been looking for jobs since you graduate, pretty much, right?
Yes, since I graduated, I was looking for jobs.
And how many jobs have you applied already?
More than 300.
Okay, so 𝗟𝗏𝗡, so when you apply for those jobs, what was the usual response you got?
So I mainly applied on Seek, LinkedIn, and Indeed. So every time I apply, I get, sorry, unfortunately, your application cannot be taken into the next stage. Or even though you have valuable experience, at the moment we are looking for someone with different experience. I don't know what kind of experience they are looking at. And then sometimes I don't get a reply at all. Sometimes,
wow.
Yeah, it's been like, unfortunately, sorry, nothing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I got you. So it must be depressing, isn't it, to keep hearing that?
Yes, like for nearly 3 years, I've been applying.
We're talking about the hundreds of applications. So you apply for 300 and pretty much all of them say no, isn't it?
Yes, more than 300, definitely. Yeah.
Yep. And what were you working in Australia? Like, what were you doing before that?
So,
what were you working
initially I was doing cleaning jobs for a few years. Then I started working at Woolies. Plus I did Uber. I was doing Uber Eats as well. So yeah, so many jobs.
But how did it make you feel when you obviously doing an engineer degree, but you keep working in those jobs? How does that make you feel?
Like, as you said, in the beginning it was okay, like Woolies is a new place, but after a little while I got really bored and not liking at all, because it doesn't give me something in return as well, like spend so much money, so nothing. So every day it was like really headache. I just wanted to get rid of the job. I wish I could stay home doing nothing. It was like that.
I got you. Feeling bored, feeling like you're not growing, feeling like tired, without even doing anything, feeling unmotivated, right? So obviously, 𝗟𝗏𝗡, so you told me you applied through Seek and LinkedIn, right?
Yeah.
So this is where the problem comes in. So 𝗟𝗏𝗡, tell me, so once you join us, obviously things change a lot for you. But what were some of the key things that you learned from our program that you think is worth mentioning here to everyone?
Everything I learned from the first day onwards was like real new to me, because I didn't know those kind of strategies were existed. So I didn't know everything that I learned from day one to so far. It's been really new, and it's been like working well with me as well. So especially calling to the employers before you apply, and walk-ins, follow-up, the cold calling, everything was so new. I didn't know that you can do that to the employers to get a job. So no one really told me, no one told me any of that. So it was really new to me.
Got you. So it's not just about applying on Seek and LinkedIn, but we also teach you a completely different approach, right? Yeah. So tell everyone just really quick, and then I know you gotta go soon, but really quick, tell everyone how do you get this role? Because I think they're kind of curious.
Yeah, so I got this role. I went for my holidays. That's when Leo contacted me, and then I joined the program. And in the first few weeks, we do something called power base. It's where you get connected to professionals in your field and create a foundation so that you get more connection networking through that. So I messages people on LinkedIn, and then I messaged a CEO of a company. I never done that. I was afraid to even I didn't know what to tell to people on LinkedIn, send a connection request. But I did send him a request. He connected me, and then on the first instance, he was like, we are looking for a structural engineer to join our company, something like that. Then I said, yes, I'm interested. And then I got his personal email.
Nice.
The job was already he has posted it on LinkedIn, but it was a different email. It was the HR email. So I got his email, but I couldn't do much because I was on my holidays. But I was following up. Leo told me, okay, keep talking with him until you come back, then we'll do the rest. And then I was sending messages to his email, to his personal number, through LinkedIn, so many ways I was following up. Then when I come back here, I gave him a call and I said, okay, this is me and this is how we got to know each other. So I applied. So I'm calling to check on the job. And then he said, can we have an interview in the evening? So I called him in the morning, in the evening, the afternoon. He said, are you ready for an interview? Then I told Leo, and then Leo sent me some things, interview preparation. So during the interview, it was only a few hours to prepare as well. So Leo sent me the stuff. I went through it, and during the interview, he asked 7 questions total. All the 7 questions in exact order. What was Leo told me? So everything. And then Leo told me, okay, ask these questions from them. They were really impressed. And they told me, you asked more questions than what we asked you. They were really into it. Yes. It was like the Leo knew the interview questions, and he basically told me prepare. So after that, this happened on a Monday. He told, okay, we'll update you on Friday. But a couple of days ago, I was still following. I finished the interview. On the next minute, I did a follow-up on the interview. And then he told me, okay, are you available to come and meet me? Since he asked me to come and meet him, I went to see him, did a walking. We had a good chat for 1.5 hours. And after a couple of days, I got the job offer, graduate structural engineer.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, how much gap did you have when you landed the job?
It's a good question. Yeah. I had nearly two years.
2 years gap, guys.
2 years study gap, yes.
Big gap, very big gap,
very big gap, yes.
And for those who are curious, what visa are you on at the moment?
I'm on 408 COVID visa.
You're on 408. Guys, you guys listening? He's on COVID visa, and he got the job. Because what that means is, if Leo can help Dilshan, Leo can help you guys. Does that make sense? And that should give you some kind of hope. Now, Dilshan, so you're on 408. Do you have any local experience? I think some of them might be thinking, oh, you must have 5 years experience to get this job.
No experience.
You have zero local experience, right?
Yeah, even during the interview, they asked me questions regarding the things that they are going to do. I didn't have any experience, and I told them I don't have any experience.
Exactly. So you guys understand, guys? So Dilshan, no experience. He's on COVID visa. He have 2 years a gap, and he still made it. So that should be a good news for everyone in this room. Now, but the thing is, he doesn't apply the standard way. Dilshan, if you just apply the normal way, just apply on sick, do you think you'll get this wrong?
No. Even if you applied, the things that we did afterwards, and like, all the things, it's like you can't imagine you can do those kind of things to get a job for you. It's like we feel like we are harassing the employer, we are bothering them. No, it's like that's how I feel like that's how I got the job. Like following up so many times, more than 20-30 messages to his email, personal email, mobile, LinkedIn. Yes. So
Absolutely. So probably last question, 𝗟𝗏𝗏, is what do you think was the changes for you before and after our program? Like how do you think this program have changes you? How did it change you?
Yeah, first cold calling. I wasn't confident. I didn't know what, even though I wanted to ring to the employer and ask for a job, I didn't know what to say and how to handle those questions. I know I have a big study gap, but I was prepared for every question. Like they were happy with study gap as well for the reply that I gave you. So like it was like everything was new, and with the classes and with what we are doing on the classes, you get the confidence, and Leo is always that like push you around and to make it happen. So it was like totally new thing for me, but I learned many things. Like no one has ever told me, and like I have done PY as well. It's like
tell them about that. Tell them about the PY, because some of them are also doing PY.
Yeah.
𝗓𝗔𝗡 also done PY. Tell them about it.
Yes, I did the PY at Monash a couple of years ago. It was the worth. Like I feel like what happened to that 15 grand, it was total worthless investment. The only even the CV, when Erin sent the CV to me, I didn't know I had this much of things. Even like the CV made like totally look different. CV, cover letters, thanks to Erin for that. She's the queen of CV and cover letters.
Absolutely.
And the other thing is like my Woolworths experience is not included in the CV as well. So it was a plus point for me to tell them during the interview I work at Woolies, mentioning the soft skills as well. So yeah.
Very good, very good. So last question, 𝗟𝗏𝗏, how does it make you feel now that you get to wake up and do what you like to do and become an engineer now?
It feels so good. It feels so good. Like this week is my last week working at Woolies full time. Oh man, after every shift, I feel like, oh my goodness, this is done for good, And now I'm like not stuck as well. Now I know like I can do many things. I can get the PR. I have so many options to get the PR now. I know now I can make a career growth in me. Now I know I have a return on investment, spending so much money for uni and other stuff. Now I feel like it feels so good. Oh man, like I was I was depressed, thinking, what can I do? I might have to go back to Sri Lanka. Oh my goodness, now nothing like that.
No, I'm very happy for you. And for those who are curious, what package do you take to you join us? Which package do you join us on?
I got the silver package.
Okay, so you how much roughly you pay at that time? How much roughly?
I joined in December 1,800, 2K, something
nearly
like that.
2,000, about 2,000, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good investment?
Of course, it's a good investment. It's the best investment I have done so far. Best all these years.
Well done. So anyway, 𝗟𝗏𝗏, my last question for you then is, for those who are in this room today, would you recommend them to seek our help, enjoy our service?
Of course, if you guys having like a really hard time getting a job, I know you wouldn't like come to this seminar if it wasn't for like, trust in Leo. So trust in Leo, he will push you hard, but at the end you will feel much better. Like even I feel a lot more better than few weeks ago. I was in a totally different situation. Leo changed me all around. So it's like you will see that how these things are possible when you join the class, the scripts that he have, the follow-ups that he do, the cold calls, you wouldn't even imagine these kind of things existed to get a job. And even like if you follow these steps, even the the employer will be happy that you have such a confidence to do such kind of things. That's the thing. That's what I'd like. If you guys like really having a hard time, I would say like I would definitely recommend Leo if to get a, to make a progress in your life.
Very good, Dushan. Congratulations again. How many weeks did you get the job after you joined our program? How many weeks it took you?
4 weeks, but like 4 weeks, but 3 weeks I was on holidays in Sri Lanka. So within like 1 week, the first call that I never been this lucky, Leo, the first call I gave to the employer.
Wow. Most people can get a job in 4 years, Dushan. And you got a job in 1 week. Wow, man. Amazing.
And even I don't have PR, I don't have anything. So even it was a big thing for them. They are like, whether I will stay in the long run with the company. So I was prepared for every question they asked. And all the questions, all the answers are legitimate as well, where they would like highly satisfied.
Very good. Very good.
Thanks,
Thank you so much, Dushan. Thanks for coming in.